She tried telling people I was lying. Receipts disagreed. My ex-girlfriend Sarah spent 3 weeks destroying my reputation before I even knew what was happening. By the time I found out, half our friend group wouldn't even look at me. It started when mutual friends started ghosting me, ignored texts, declined invitations. People I'd known for years, suddenly treating me like I didn't exist. I finally cornered my buddy Marcus at the gym. What's going on? Why is everyone acting weird? He wouldn't make eye contact. Bro, I don't want to get involved. Get involved in what? He sighed. Sarah's been telling everyone you cheated on her multiple times. She said you gave her an STD and then gaslit her about it. My jaw dropped. That's insane. I never cheated. We broke up because she wanted to move across the country and I didn't. Marcus shrugged. She's got proof, man. Screenshots of your messages to other girls, photos of you at bars with women, medical documents showing her diagnosis. I felt sick. None of that happened. None of it. He looked at me with pity. Everyone's seen the evidence. It's pretty damning. I spent that night going through every conversation I'd ever had with Sarah, every text, every photo, every memory, trying to figure out how she could possibly have proof of something that never happened. Then I remembered something. 3 months into our relationship, Sarah asked me to share my location with her, said it would make her feel safer knowing where I was. I thought it was sweet at the time. I checked my phone. The location sharing was still active. She could see everywhere I'd been for the past year and a half. That's when I started building my case. I pulled my credit card statements, every single transaction for the past 18 months. Restaurants, gas stations, movie theaters, all time-stamped, all geolocated. I pulled my work records, clock-in times, clock-out times, meeting schedules, all documented. I pulled my gym check-ins, my grocery store loyalty card history, my Netflix watch history with timestamps. Every single night she claimed I was out cheating. I had receipts proving exactly where I was. Then I looked at the screenshots she'd been showing people, the messages to other girls. I noticed something immediately. The font was wrong. My phone uses a different messaging app than the one in her screenshots. The bubble colors were off. The timestamp format didn't match my carrier. She'd faked everything. I made a presentation, 37 slides. Every accusation she made paired with documented proof of where I actually was. Side-by-side comparisons of her fake screenshots versus real ones from my phone. Credit card receipts, work logs, everything. I sent it to Marcus first. He called me 20 minutes later. Dude, I am so sorry. Then I sent it to everyone else. The responses started flooding in. People apologizing. People angry at Sarah. People asking how they could have been so stupid. Sarah found out I'd sent the presentation when her best friend called her crying. Apparently, the best friend had been the most vocal about cutting me off. Now she felt awful. Sarah tried damage control immediately. She posted on social media that I was harassing her, that I'd fabricated evidence, that she was scared for her safety. But people had already seen my receipts. Timestamped, verified, undeniable. Her own location data from our shared app showed she was at her ex-boyfriend's apartment on 3 separate nights she claimed to be homesick. I didn't even have to point that out. Someone else noticed it in my presentation and did the math. The friend group imploded. Half of them had repeated her lies without ever asking for my side. They felt guilty. Some of them apologized. Some of them just quietly followed me again on social media and pretended nothing happened. Sarah's best friend confronted her publicly at a party. Screenshots of that confrontation went viral in our extended circle. I didn't go to that party. I was at home watching Netflix. I have the timestamp to prove it. Sarah moved across the country 2 months later. The job she'd wanted me to follow her for. She went alone. Last I heard, she tried the same thing with someone else at her new job. Accused a coworker of harassment with fabricated evidence. Except that coworker worked in IT. He found the metadata in her fake screenshots within an hour. Some people never learn, but I learned something important. Document everything. Save everything. Because you never know when receipts will save your life. Marcus and I grabbed beers last week. He looked at me and shook his head. I still can't believe she faked all that. I took a sip. I can't believe everyone believed her without asking me. He went quiet. Then he said, yeah, that's fair. It was.